We once thought you've got a set schedule, guaranteed food and board. Oh, you mean Wriothesley? Well, he does look kind of intimidating. He's actually, Paimon wonders how he's like with the people here. Yeah.
Excuse me?
Huh?
Excuse me, is someone...
Nope, Paimon wasn't dreaming. There's someone over there for sure. But,
did you hear my call? Thank you.
Why are you hiding in here anyway? If we hadn't happened to...
It's a bit complicated. Can we not talk about that for now?
Whoa, Dad!
No, it was nothing quite that serious.
Just your... Huh. Wait, Paimon gets it! Something must have happened to your hair! Sorry. You just need your hat, right?
I think you may have misunderstood. It's a soft and dry... I think I probably lost it near the entrance elevator. It's really...
Don't worry, we'll be...
Just wait a second. Oh, you must be the legendary...
No!
Sorry. I hope you're fine.
There's no need to...
Why, you're heroic. We heard that you're one of His Grace's favorite people, so... after all... I mean, we've all...
Oh, so now you're...
Well, I didn't mean... Oh, enough of that. Is there something you're looking for? No problem. Hey, feel free to check out any...
Wait, but that's...
Well, it's not like I'm getting paid to walk. Life's been pretty good recently, so...
All right. Paimon will take a look.
Are you sure you don't want more?
It's all right. 2 will do. It just doesn't feel this... But anyway, we don't... Thank you so much.
No problem.
That's a real sneaky way of getting good reviews. We've been gone a while. Paimon hopes that... You can come out now.
You did?
Wait, so you're not actually...
I mean, I told you that there had been... Wait,
Well, we got you a new one. We tried really hard to look for your hat.
Ah, I see!
Does it have some kind of...
Sorry, I can't...
If you're looking for a hat, I just picked one up.
Your Grace!
Oh, hey, Wriothesley. It's been a...
Well, it's a slow day today. I'll say I'm not at all surprised.
It's what good adventures...
Is that so? Maybe I should... As I recall, these hats are very important to members of the Beret Society. You might not have the same...
Understood. Then I'll be off.
What a strange guy. Oh, and has he done...
Oh, not at all. In fact, members of the Beret Society... As for him...
Huh? Shy?
Prisoners are still people, after all. The idea of the criminal... What kind of a person a prisoner...
You've got a point. Anyway, it's all...
Although most of the societies... The Beret Society, if you have some time, why don't... And if you're still interested...
Paimon's not the biggest...
All right, then, please follow...
Welcome, Your Grace, and the traveler, unfortunately.
I'll pass on the food, then. What about you?
Then Paimon will also pass.
What a pity.
If you're not in the mood to...
Yes, please?
It's no...
Oh, no.
2 bottles coming right up.
Our first meeting took place on... I'm actually quite fond of...
Oh, that'd be quite the long story.
Impressive. Not all who possess the courage to risk their life for their ideals also have the strength. Had you not possessed these remarkable qualities, I probably wouldn't have had the chance to make your acquaintance.
Paimon gets to say... That guy we talked to earlier was obviously trying to get us to put in a good word for him, but you're the deep...
Well, after all, is it so strange that I would want to give a few words of praise out of genuine admiration? So this is a matter of trust. Which is unfortunate, since I was convicted power and control. So, what do you think? I would very much like to maintain friendly relations with you two.
Your Grace, after following your... They were extremely well hidden.
Got it. Leave the box.
Yes, Your Grace.
Sorry, I'd almost completely forgotten about this.
She mentioned something about...
Not necessarily. The term is just applied to things people want to bring in on the sly. Many people here are experts at pulling rabbit. Now, what do we have here?
Whoa, this is certainly... Wait, if you've confiscated this entire...
Yep.
What? But that's just insane profit! Traveler, why don't you become a duke as well? Paimon will be your vault...
Jokes aside, I didn't know you'd be so interested in this.
Really? You'll let Paimon pick anything? No takebacks, Paimon will have you know...
I never joke about things like this.
Alright, Paimon's gonna have a look. Paimon wants... Actually, never mind. Paimon doesn't want this gem anymore. Can Paimon... There's something weird about this gem. Paimon couldn't even tune them out. It's as if the gem was just...
Is that so? Let me give it a try. Paimon's right. I too experienced some unpleasant flashbacks. Are you sure? I wouldn't exactly call it fun. Fair enough. Go ahead.
Are you okay, Traveler? You also saw something, right?
I'll take this gem then and run.
Actually, never mind. Paimon...
You do have a point. In that case, we should destroy the... Seems like we're almost done with our drinks, too. Look, I can introduce you.
Wait.
Just noticed?
Honored by your visit. All these your two...
Members can find all sorts of drinks and snacks here, as well as a large... Every once in a while, the society will also host...
You flatter me. It's so easy to feel low, but that's what thus...
My part in this was minimal. I'm sure you have a very good sense of what this place is about, but the society is...
Exactly right. Here, our operation...
Who knew you could find such a place in the Fortress of Merope. Oh, right.
There's nothing deep about it. If our members felt joy and when we're together, we will feel a sense of community, optimism.
In other words, that hat has come.
Once again, you are exactly right, Your Grace. That's a part of our goal. I'll ask the members to get us some drinks. Please, wait here just one moment. Feel free to look around, too, if you want to learn more about it.
Oh, right.
Kidding, of course. We're just discussing. We've also already gone over the
Why does Paimon feel like he didn't answer the question at all? Yeah, they're supposed to be like... Hey, what are you...
Oh, hello. You are a guest of the... We've got some classics. Yeah, most of them are writing diary. Some quit drink...
it's...
Not only that, with how the Duke and Mr. Dugier have organized our lives, you never know what... And while you're here, no matter what you do.
So this...
Yeah, that's exactly right. And that's it.
Don't worry, we will...
Welcome to our
Oh, it's okay. We're just taking a look around.
Well, that's not a bad comparison. I'm sure, Mr. Besides this space, these rooms are open to all of our members. We want everyone...
Wow, that...
Unfortunately, we started a collaboration with the
Yeah, Paimon can definitely...
Yep, and that's exactly why we all think...
Hey, you there, newbie! Yeah, I'm talking to you. Now. Ha! That's how I pump myself up with one shout. Why don't you also get... Just remember to take it...
Alright, we've talked to everybody. That would explain what... Huh. It looks like they're starting to wrap up the...
Of course, Your Grace. I will attend to the...
Okay, then I don't have anything else to add. Oh, you're back. What did you think about this place? Now, note that your opinion will also affect my review of...
Oh, wait, I didn't know. It's all right with me, though.
Paimon thinks it's something anyone expected you to get a society going here of all...
Yeah, you're right.
The prisoners here all have very different... Our needs are like violent beasts. If we can't fake, but if we can placate them. Which is why, in my opinion...
You've hit the nail on the head, Your Grace. And I'm sure that a part of your support is rooted in your desire to help those people find...
And Paimon thought everyone was...
Of course, that lifestyle is more than enough.
Speaking of fighting, I'm not sure if you...
What? You fight in the ring too?
Oh, I almost never need them.
Hey, isn't that the guy who lost his hat? What's wrong? Did you forget about us already?
Are you feeling all right?
No, I'm fine. I'm sorry.
He's still as weird as...
Dugier, do you know what's up with him?
I'm also not too sure about that. After all, it's my response.
We'll leave him to you then. Where were we before we got sidetracked? Oh, right, about that. And when emotions run out, sometimes you might need more than just gloves as well. This pair of handcuffs has also come in handy quite a number of times. Oops.
Oh, isn't that awful gem? You're still carrying it with you?
Yeah, I kept it on me because of its special qualities. It won't affect me as long as...
Go on, you guys. Pick up the item for His Grace, would you?
Yes, right away.
That gem shines with quite the dazzling light.
It still looks good to me. Say, Dugier.
Never, Your Grace. Don't think I've ever been rich.
I guess that's fair. We've already gone over most of the things that I wanted to talk about, so let's wrap up.
Got it, Your Grace. Take care, everyone. I'll take you to the exit. Traveler, Paimon, it was an honor. I'm sure...
Paimon doesn't think we made any plans for the rest.
Well, what's your opinion of the society now?
Paimon doesn't remember there's only one,
But at this point in time, they're still reducing my work. I wanted to see just how much they've managed to accomplish. I arranged for a meeting.
Dissonant?
I'm sure the Traveler has sensed it too. As expected, the whole truth is, I'd hoped to take care of it. Why don't you take this opportunity to check if my hypothesis is correct, Dugier, and with his watchful eye removed, I'm just following the most popular. It's been so long since I got to watch a performance at Opera Epiclese that I've even begun to miss it. I'll explain everything to you later. Find out what you can.
Flicker.
It's just as Wriothesley said. You said you felt there was something off about them. Paimon will do her best to help.
Wait, you...
We're really sorry.
Oh, okay.
Nobody? It's okay. There's no need. We'll just look for it ourselves.
I'll go find.
No need. We're just looking. We can look. Hey, hello?
Hello? How can I help you? The Beret Society...
You don't know.
Sorry, that's not what I...
Hey!
What do you want?
Isn't this how you greeted us earlier?
Oh yeah, that's right. You sure? I ate something earlier. You're looking for something? You said.
Yeah, and...
We weren't thinking about that to begin with, but weren't you?
Sorry.
Okay, Paimon sees what you meant now. Seems like they really don't want to talk to us, so let's just head back.
Oh, you're back.
It was as if they had all turned into completely different people.
The dissonance I mentioned earlier was precisely...
Right. He was acting super... Actually...
And that's precisely what...
Oh, so it was you all...
It's because I wanted to figure out what's... I don't believe any of Dugier's talk about unstable men... Not too long. Dugier made very elaborate preparations for my visit.
Okay, but if you think something's wrong... Aren't you the Duke? You can do whatever you want in this...
Well, maybe you're actually a better fit for the position than I am. In all seriousness, however, cuffs and the like should be used. everything I do is on display. The way people see me act determines the kind of world I can create down here. And I've always striven to appear fair and
that sounds a bit deep. Paimon's not sure she got...
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head. I have to lead by... And that's why, even though Dugier had already let a few things...
Alright, so you're saying... And even though the members are acting all optimistic and motivated, it's...
Indeed. He certainly seems to be using some coercive method. I have some faith, though, that some of the members understood that the line has been set. And it's quite...
Fish?
Let's give them some time. You can find me in my office when the time comes.
Hey! Don't just leave before you've It's finally evening. Wriothesley's probably wrapped up his investigation. Paimon has no idea what that guy's thinking. Let's just go find him and ask him what he's really up to.
here you are. Did you manage to land a lucky...
Let's just get straight to...
Patience, Paimon. I'm actually still thinking about why didn't anyone come...
Oh, that's a good point.
But even if such a thing existed, how could they be... It'd be one thing if it was just one or two, which leads me to believe that it's more likely that they think I just wouldn't care to help them. Yes, something like that. So it became imperative for me to... Of course, I had originally planned... There was no way to keep our investigation...
That makes sense.
The last thing that guy wanted was for Dugier to find out that he'd lost it. He would have never brought the matter up on his own. But now, not only has Dugier found out that he'd lost his hat, he's also realized that we were the ones who found it. That likely set his internal alarms off all at once. Yes, that's the conclusion I came to as well. If we didn't act right then and there, Dugier would probably come up with some other way. So after giving the matter some thought, I must say
So you did...
Yes, that's right. Of course, that box... I had no way to know if any of the members had actually seen it right. And since I was traveling with you, they would also understand that we're here to help, rather than to tolerate...
You used us as a part of your...
My apologies. But I can assure you that I've not... Of course, you're under no obligation. Would you be willing to...
But Paimon's still mad at you.
You have my thanks. Now, I've examined one, but the other is the true purpose of... It's my hope that a brave... I'll put some music on while we wait.
Excuse me, Your Grace, but may I come in? I'm afraid that someone...
Please, do.
I apologize for my lack of composure. Yes, my lover Fasol told me...
Slow down.
I'm sorry, Your Grace.
You mean when we saw him?
Yes, thankfully, now that he's lost Dugier's trust, what awaits him is...
Censure?
Censure is Dugier's method of establishing control, rather than listening to me explain what it is, Your Grace. Every secret may be...
Here you are. Please excuse... She rambles off.
I don't recall hearing a knock or giving...
Oh, my apologies.
Like we'd believe you.
Please, there's no need...
Well then, what if the reasonable man wants...
That would be perfectly fine. Thankfully, he has already returned to his...
I'm sorry, Your Grace.
This is what you're afraid of, correct?
I've never seen that thing in my life.
Your Grace, I don't think there's anything...
It's all right, Elise. No matter what it is...
Your Grace... Forget it?
I'm sorry, Your Grace.
But what?
In that case, Avis and I...
Miss Avis, please show me your head. There's nothing...
Your Grace, I know the society has never caused trouble for you. Why are you doing everything in your... I'll do anything for you, as long as you give me the word.
Your words bore me. You know the consequences if I find you to be lying.
Everything that I do for the fort. All right, Avis.
We should have shown him it.
Sooner or later, all will... he must have been well prepared for this exact scenario, or he wouldn't have dared to be so openly hostile. All the more reason... The entire society are his hostages. His subordinates would definitely react if he were taken into custody. And that's why he dared to bare his fangs right in front of me. The true secret of the society is neither on the hat nor on the member's head. Dugier probably knew this from the very beginning, which is... However, if we were to look at the rules... It would also seem like the head has to be the place where they're keeping...
Yeah, none of this makes sense.
The hats are definitely from the way Dugier acted. But if there's nothing on her head, why did... I need to think about this. I need to think about this. I need to think about this.
I have an idea, but...
Huh? What is it? Tell Paimon about it!
You mean this thing? So, she handed a key piece of evidence over to us without Dugier. That would mean that Avis didn't stay silent out of fear. Let me take a look. I managed to remove this from the hair clip. It's... Let's see.
Hey, what are you doing? Wait. Some kind of dark... And some of it has been absorbed by this thorny-looking thing.
You've probably heard before that water is filled with the strongest. With that in mind, this liquid is...
Oh, so that's why even touching it will make you remember
Dugier would be able to censure others. I can only imagine how it would... The moment it hits you would be like being flooded with all agony, desolation, and an...
So, was that...
That might not even be all. We can't let Dugier escape with all of...
Here you are.
Your Grace, we have taken the Society members into custody. They all tried to flee just a little while ago, as if they had received some kind of order. We decided to forestall their plan, and we're just about to send...
Great work, everyone.
You had prepared for something like this,
I had them stay here to keep an eye out. Perform a thorough search of the Society's headquarters.
Understood, Your Grace.
Now, let's check on them. As expected, they all have a hollow thorn inserted into a...
Ooh, Paimon's glad her eyesight isn't so good that she can see it from here. Paimon's gonna float away for a bit.
They probably left it there as a lasting reminder of Dugier. These people must have had to endure an unimaginable amount of pain. Let's go check out the other areas, too.
Hey, come here. Have a look at this. This is a book that Paimon found. The colors of the covers are completely different, though. Yeah.
Look at what I found. This is a surveillance port. With this, Dugier would be able to remotely monitor everything that's happening at the gathering. So even if Dugier's not there in person, he'll still always have eyes on the members. Indeed. It's easy to become lost and confused when you're given no instructions or any kind of... And if any action you take, Dugier has already tamed them.
Your Grace, Your Grace!
What's the matter?
We couldn't find any Society members in the other areas. It also seems like the lime scale, the layers of we also investigated the members' residences and weren't able to find anything.
Oh.
They're gone? That could only mean...
Indeed. Meanwhile, this marvelous so instead of being only the most docile and...
But then...
Dugier must be he must be in Dugier's pocket. I'm of the same mind. That's the most likely scenario. Let's keep heading down. We should be on the right. Let's go. We can take... After them.
It's rising. Run!
Did Dugier send you?
Come on, it's time.
I will take your cooperation into consideration.
Mr. Dugier, he didn't want this guy to expose our... We were just about to dispose of him when...
So, in other words, your headquarters should be this...
Yes, it's just down this way.
Guards, take them away. Let's go. It's about time.
There's so much space down here.
Yeah, these are all former work areas. There are usually... Stay sharp.
Stabilize!
Stand with me!
On the way now.
Let's begin.
This is order.
Out of my way!
It's going to get a little chilly.
Way now.
Hey, are you okay?
You're safe now.
Who knew that there'd be Gardamex here? Douchey!
And that would explain the strange decommission requests I received, as well as it seems like he's prepared.
Hey, what's this?
Seems like some kind of handbook. Ah, this should be the Society's real rules book. Members are not permitted to speak to each other, or 5 members shall form a group, and anyone who reports a fellow member's misbehavior shall be I see.
But that's just...
To obtain food and water, prisoners are forced to snitch on others, and to avoid punishment, they learn to stop talking with one another. This leaves the wounds, finally, isolated and without hope. They accept their fate as douchey. Do you remember what happened to Paimon? She rejected all the snacks in the box when she's usually all for tasty snacks.
Ugh, is that the
No, your decision was that the human heart is those who use fear to lead others astray must pay for that crime. If I'm not mistaken, the space ahead should be the central area of the... Rather than confront Dugier, I think it's more important right now for us to... You guys should wait here. We'll try to open the door and check out some other spot.
Open the door. Forget it, pirates just... Whoa, it's turning! Is it because we touched this thing? The other side's open! Let's go.
Activate the mechanism in front of us first, just like...
Looks like there's a mechanism that's gotten stuck. It won't turn alongside the others. Is there something we can do?
A moment, please.
Quake!
These should be the prison. Lots of empty cells in here.
Let's still rescue the one. Hey, it's all right.
No, so close to me.
No, we're not gonna do.
We won't be able to get through to her right now. I'd also guess there are many others here who are more or less like her. Let's let the guards take care.
Maybe it's His Grace. I'll go take a look.
I leave this area to you.
Understood. And...
Just focus on... Let's go back. That mechanism from the first room. Don't forget to bring these...
I must confess to being furious. Remember their names. And today you will see with your own... Go on, Avis. Pierce his skull, of course. You will do it one drop at a time. Let it do its magic again and again, and don't...
Thistle.
Oh, shut your wretched mouths! My rules are the paramount law of this place. Only more pain will come to those who dare!
That's enough, Dugier. Your rabid screams have been beyond nauseating.
Is that...
Ah, Wriothesley. Must you still refuse to let me be? Did I not spell everything out for you already?
It would seem that you can't see the difference between sharing and... Look at your people. Are they...
You Stop acting. Have you forgotten? Nobody in this blasted fortress is in. What's so wrong about punishing those who deserve to be? And please, are you really gonna tell me that you care about their lives and well-being when you just need a supply of labor to keep this?
Sadly, you're wrong on both counts. Unlike you, I've never seen... The fortress is not only a place for confinement, but also a place just as people are free to give in to the... They may have made mistakes, but they are still human beings with people. And most importantly, they should always retain their... But you're destroying their spirits with fear, taking their freedom away so that they'll be... And you say that's what they've...
He's really mad.
You think me arrogant, Wriothesley. Well, I think you're too... Nobody actually sees this fortress as any kind of just a wonderful place. See it for what it is. A dumping... No prisoner will listen to you out of gratitude of their hearts. The whip is the only way to make them obey. Had you been just one step slower, I would have already taken control. Your vision gives you strength. But how long will it hold?
You talk big, but in the end...
This is order.
Let's begin. It's going to get a little chilly.
A moment, please.
Solidify! Order guide you!
Lightning, terrified! Stand with me!
Have a safe trip!
Let's begin. If you think fear can control everything, well then, terrify me.
Don't high road me. You're just another crook. And it's time you got treated like one.
What's the matter? Too scared to shoot straight?
I'm warning you. Unauthorized punishment and torture are prohibited here. As the Duke, you should set an example.
Funny how that slipped my mind. Well, from this point on, you can forget about that rule. The rules of the fortress are there to keep the likes of you in check. But if the Duke wants somebody dead, he needs no justification. Understood? Sorry for taking so long.
No, not at all.
If you ask, I could comfort and compensate. I have to take responsibility for it, as does the fortress. Even I wouldn't be able to find humor in a situation.
So, do you have a plan?
Oh, Dugier? For now, I think...
Huh?
I think it's a very fitting punishment for him to have to He'll be left in the dark with regards to both. Of course, that's not to say that I'll be letting him off. I'm going to talk to the members of the society.
Paimon didn't know...
Why do you think I'd do that kind of thing to you? Anyway, jokes aside, how about this? I'll treat you... Don't worry, it won't be this...
Oh, then you...
The scribe's work is simple, which is exactly why I took the position.
You're here.
Paimon never forgets about meals.
I'm a little confused, actually.
Hey, not you!
Jokes aside, I've got some good news. After taking a look, which means that everyone should be able to recover after a period. As for their mental recoveries, most are making good progress as well.
You sure got
I try my best. After all, it's my duty to take care of everything that happens within my territory. Please, go ahead. That's a bit of a long story. I once had I was an orphan, adopted by a couple. Once we were older, Mom and Dad would turn up. They were perfect.
And then?
And then, I found out we were merely raised as livestock. Once we had reached, all children that were sold would leave the house, and nobody would. Did you know I once considered myself an extreme? I was also not the first to find out about the truth. I could never shake the feeling of irony every time I juxtaposed their tragic ends against our parents' Yes, like the society, my parents, they did all of that, but I did. So in the end, I killed them and set all of the remaining children free. My methods were extreme, yes, but I was still a teenager at the time. I'd been betrayed by those. My doubt and helpless anger pushed me forward until I got what I deserved. It's all right. You don't have to tell me what you think. The least I can do is to make sure that the same tragedy.
Sorry to disturb you, everyone.
Oh, it's a visa for...
It was all because you were right.
We came here on impulse today.
Please, go on right ahead.
It's...
You're getting married?
Yeah, we met each other, but even during our time there, we never doubted each other. We always believed that Dugier was and after this incident.
But we're still both so we are just wondering.
You're right in that the fortress is never, but that's no reason to say no.
We are actually...
Yeah, and we have full...
Your trust is the highest form.
Hey, listen...
Yeah, I'll always take...